What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? Girl, I am so tired. Like, I don't even feel like setting this up. I wanted to get this video out to y'all because, for the past couple of weeks, it's been a couple of days late or a day late. So I just want to make sure y'all get it tonight. But, this episode of Love After Lockup, Love During Lockup, it annoyed me. And the only reason why it really annoyed me is because of Ayana. All right. Let's just go there. And I hope this ain't no long video because nothing really happened in this episode. I don't know. I thought it was going to be giving this season, but it's not necessarily giving, but it's keeping my attention or whatever. Like, I haven't found myself falling asleep doing it or like, oh my God, I can't wait till it's be over. But no, Ayana is pissing me off, okay? She is really irking my nerves. And I just don't understand, how is it that you are almost 30 years old and you do not understand that you have to pay the consequences for the actions that you take? You up here crying, you're in your feelings and, mad because of the judge not letting you feed your baby. And then, it's this whole situation of her supposed to be going down there to see Jamal in prison, okay? Because they had a visit. So you get through with that. Of course, yeah, I can understand being in your feelings a little bit because, you found out that you got, you got 4 years probation. But at the same time, I would be looking at it as, listen, I only got 15 days in prison or jail, whichever one she's going to, and I got 4 years of probation. I only got to be away for 2 weeks, and depending on how crowded the prisons are or the jails are, or if I get good behavior, it's a possibility that I could get out a little bit early. I probably only do a week or probably only do a few days, okay? She's not thinking of the potential positive parts of it. Like, of course, yes, going to jail or prison is not a positive thing, but the positive thing in her instant is the fact that you only got 15 days when you could have had 3 months. Okay, I could see you really going off the edge if it was the 3 month one, right? And you got the 4 years probation. And I know she get pissed off about that because that means I'm pretty sure she's going to have random drug testing. Okay. She's going to have to, answer to somebody, call into somebody or whatever, and basically be under monitor. That's what it is. And she don't want that. We see how she live her life. She want to be able to do whatever it is that she want to do without any consequences. Girl, I sound like I was from Baltimore for a second. Do what she want to do, okay? But no, girl, it don't work that way. And I'm just sitting here like, I'm so tired of her crying. I'm so tired of her, bitching and moaning over something that she did and trying to make it seem like the people did it to her. Oh, the judge, they make you do all this stuff, whatever. No, girl. In your case, the way that you popping off, and even your man was telling you, you can't be acting like that, you probably made the situation worse. I'm pretty sure you did. Okay? And usually I ain't on the side of the law enforcement or whatever, but when right is right, right is right. And when wrong is wrong, wrong is wrong. And baby girl, you wrong in this whole situation, okay? The judge ain't got nothing to do with this. The judge is doing her job. The judge doing what she's supposed to do. You didn't do what you were supposed to do, and therefore that's why you sitting here in front of the judge in your home crying, okay? And see, this is why I also don't have it and I don't see it for Ayana, okay? She still wants to go see her man, all right? And when they finally get there, she comes out and she's so pissed. Girl, the whole time I'm thinking before they get to the reason why she pissed and, she's angry. Before they even get to the reason, I'm thinking like, oh my goodness, they didn't let her see him, or he had another woman up there, something like that, or he basically broke up with her, had her come all the way out there, chatting her up on the phone and all that stuff. And oh my goodness, I have a freaking headache. Y'all, I was cleaning up when I first came in. Like, and that's I did too much. Like, I literally I barely got sleep. Well, I got sleep, but I had to wake up early. I woke up early, did a little bit of exercise, got myself ready, went to work. It was a lot, girl. Work dragged, okay? But I was cool. I come straight home. Oh, what's this? I was eating some almonds. Almonds are healthy for you. That's why I'm trying to eat my little healthy snacks instead of, like always eating sugars and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm on this health kick. I come home, girl, and I instantly just went on ahead and started cleaning up my apartment. Like, I cleaned up both my bathrooms. Like, I scrubbed it down. That's the main part that you really need to clean up, that kitchen and that bathroom. I get to the bedroom in a minute because it ain't nothing but them bathrooms, okay? You got to have a bleached out tub. Listen, I soaked the tubs in bleach. All of that. Had some foam spray. I was just cleaning everything, right? And then went right and did some more exercise. And now that's why I feel the way that I feel, bitch. I just messed myself up. The chemicals and everything. So, girl, I apologize. Y'all ain't need to hear that, but I just want to put that out there. But Ayana, girl, ain't nobody feeling sorry for you. Like, the reason why she was so upset, y'all, she was upset because of the simple fact that she didn't get the 3 hours instead of she only got 30 minutes instead of the 3 hours that she was supposed to have. Now, the reason why she didn't get the 3 hours was because she was late. Part of the reason why she was late was because she had the Zoom call meeting because she had to get sentenced, okay? And my whole thing is this. I do not like the way that she is acting as if it's the end of the world that she won't be able to see this man for another couple of weeks. You could have rescheduled your visit. That's what you should have did. Once you found out that you was about to be sentenced, you could have rescheduled your visit until you got out of jail/prison, whichever one. We're going to say jail. Until you got out of jail, right? You could have rescheduled it, right? And you should have spent the rest of that time, since she has to turn herself in at 11 o'clock the next day. She should have spent the rest of that time to just do what? Be with her kids and to get them prepared for the fact that she's not going to be there for the next couple of weeks. Make sure they have everything in order so that once you come back, you won't have to be rushing to do all of this stuff. And then you could just spend time with your kids, okay? That's what you should have did. No, she's so heavily focused on this goddamn man who gonna break her heart. He is using you, girl. He is using you. All that little sweet talk, boopy, boo, 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 boo. Girl. And it is so pathetic. And it's kind of scary how she's so into this man. Like, her life revolves around this man. And that is not good. And if she's acting like this while he's in prison, imagine how she's going to be or when he gets out. She's going to be totally dependent. She's probably going to lose it on him. I will not be surprised if I hear about them getting into fights. She trying to attack him. He trying to attack her. I wouldn't be surprised about any of that. Okay. It just don't seem like it's going to be a good situation with her anger problems and all of that stuff. No, somebody going to hurt somebody, and she looked like a fatal attraction ready to happen. And she totally gives me the vibe that if that man was to say, don't see your kids no more, she would do that. Because her whole life revolves about this man. When they was in the car after she got off the phone with him, she gonna say, all I need is my man, because he the only one that know how to calm me down. He know everything about me. He the only one that I need. He know all of this and all of that. Mind you, if I was Lacey, the friend, girl, I feel some type of way. Bitch, I knew you longer than this man. And now you trying to say that he know you more than... girl, get out my car. Okay? Ayana, I just don't see it for you. And she acted like... granted, I ain't never been to jail, and hopefully I don't ever go, but she acting like this 15-day sentence is 15 years or 15 months instead of a few days. Girl, if you don't take your ass and go ahead and knock that out, child, making the situation more worse than what it is. Anyway, moving on from that, Rick and Samantha, child. Rick said, listen, I'm going to have to go ahead and bite the bullet, and I'm going to go ahead and give in to what Samantha wants. Samantha want to get married. I'm going to go ahead and get married to her. Samantha want me to come out there to Idaho. I'm going to come out there to Idaho to come and visit her, okay? I said, you ain't had no money and things was tight. He said, you know what? If you really want to do it, you will make a way. You will find the means to do it. I said, all right, Mr. Ricky. I wouldn't do it. And so, he was waiting on her to call and all this stuff. She usually calls right on the dot at 6:30. And when we first saw him, he was doing something on the guitar. I said, what you trying to do? You play music too? You are multi-talented. You multifaceted. There it is, boy. I said, all right, Mr. Ricky, let me hear the song. Now see, Samantha, you was playing games because you wound up making that man wait a whole hour and 6 minutes for you to call him, okay? That wasn't right, And he was like, I'm just waiting on you to call or whatever, but I just want to give you this song or whatever that I did. Oh, Samantha, I love you, Samantha. I want to get married to you, Samantha. You're my heart and my joy, Samantha. I said, Ricky. All right, I guess that was his little proposal. She was like, oh my God, I love it. It did sound like she loved it. I think at one point he started crying again. I said, God damn, you are really sensitive. That's cute or whatever, but we're going to have to calm it down just a little bit. Just a little bit. He said, I get so emotional every time I think of you. Let me tell you something. Ricky, next time you need somebody to sing somebody's song, come get me, okay? I will do it for you. He said, listen, I ain't going to be on the CMAs and getting awards and stuff. I said, you're right about that, sir. But, it was cute. And then she was like, oh my God, so you really ready to get married? And he said, yeah, I'm really ready to do this. Now, me thinking that when she said this and when he said that, girl, I ain't realized that he was really finna go down there to Idaho to get married right then and there in a couple of days. I said, hold on. We went from not being sure to not being financially secure to now we finna get married all in the span of a week. Oh my goodness, this is about to fail, okay? So, girl, they go down there. And he gets this Uber driver that he had the last time, and they became friends. And it's a black guy named Ricardo. Now, I said, excuse me. I'm about to sound real ignorant. But, baby, I didn't know it was black people in Idaho like that. I ain't never met a black person that was like, oh, my God, because when I grew up in Idaho, you grew up in where? Before the rappers started making it cool about them going to Wyoming and stuff, I ain't know it was black people that was up in Wyoming. I'm just saying, like, it's just not like, you just don't expect it, okay? It just feels like you just wouldn't expect it. Like, I'd be surprised if I see other type of people there too. I'd be like, oh my God, is it? What y'all doing here? Oh my goodness, we are everywhere. And he was cute. I said, Ricardo, you ran through Idaho, okay? You look like you ran through everybody in Idaho. I don't know your preference, but you look like you ran through them, okay? I said, how many aunties you got on your rosters right about now? Baby, he told him, I'm about to go ahead and propose to her. He said, what? You finna propose to her? All right, what you about to do? He said, I need to go to get a ring. I said, He said, what's your budget looking like? He said, budget is real tight. And he said, okay, well, I got a place right for you, the pawn shop. Here go Ricky. I'm thinking he about to say, my baby deserves better than that. He said, no, it's a lot of good stuff that you can find up in the pawn shop. I said, baby, let me tell you something. Don't give me shit from the pawn shop, okay? Please do not. No shade. That's the place that I will go for the last resort when I need a little bit of change, okay? And I ain't never been to one. I'm sorry for the shaking of the camera for somebody gonna say, oh my God, Ashley, it's too much movement. Calm down. Don't be too sensitive, okay? Calm down. It's all right. Close your eyes. But yeah, I said the pawn shop, it's giving very much Tony and Angela for a second. I said, baby, he went up in that pawn shop and they was looking at the rings and stuff. He said, listen, I don't care how it look. I just need the price. That's what I'm looking for. And plus, she can't have all the blingy stuff or whatever where she's at. And so it's like the less is more. That's just what it is, right? Girl, do you know he wound up getting a ring that was $90 and 8 cents? I said you couldn't even get her $100 ring. $100 ring. I said, Ricardo, y'all ain't got no Walmart out there. Y'all ain't got no Target out there. Baby, you couldn't get her at least $120 ring. I said $90 and 8 cents. Wow. Okay. He said, well, she gonna love this. It don't matter. I said, all right. Sometimes it's the simple things, I guess. It ain't all about the expensive things. And so then they go to a little like convenience store, health store to go get like protein powder and collagen and all these other vitamins. Ricardo said, excuse me, why does she need all of that? That's a whole bunch. And it was. And he was like, I mean, how old is she? What's she up in there doing? She probably finna sell that stuff. I said, Ricardo, don't put that out there on camera like that, because you never know. You just never know, okay? But I said, oh, Ricky, this is not going to work. I just feel like she using you for something, and I just don't know what. Miss Shante, girl, you're being used, okay? And you're being played. And what's so sad about this whole situation is that she's allowing herself to. I can never, if somebody were to tell me that they have never dated a black person, a black woman before, and that's not their preference, and they want me to be the first one, it just would never. No. I just would not be able to do that. And that was the major red flag for me. A dark-skinned black man who has a dark-skinned mother and a dark-skinned sister who do not want to date black women because he has this negative connotation of black women. And now I'm thinking, like, is this connotation that, and this perception and notion that you have of black women, is it coming from what you see in the environment that you're from? Is it coming from your mother? Is it coming from what you see in your mother and your sister? Do you think your mother and your sister is these negative things? And I'm pretty sure he probably feel that way because of the fact, no, because all of this happened afterwards, and before he went to prison, he was still dating not non-black women. And I was just like, it's one thing to have a preference, but it's another thing to have a preference and to be disrespectful to your own. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I cannot see it for True, because he literally gave the stereotypical incel, man-hating black women excuse as to why he don't date black women, because they're ratchet and they're this and they're that. That's literally what he said the first time we seen him, right? And I'm just sitting here like, wow, what black women have you been around? Because not all black women are like that. Baby, we could say that about black men. We could say that about you. And that's the thing. People put these connotations and these notions and these stereotypes on people, and they can be applied to themselves as well. You put it on one gender, baby, but if it's on you, it don't account. You got ratchet ghetto niggas out here too. You could be called that because your ass in jail. You out here selling drugs. You out here committing crime and all that stuff. You are the living embodiment of multiple stereotypes. Okay? But chat, anyway, that just bothered me. And then you got, Shante finna go out there with her niece to go see his mama. And I'm just sitting here like, girl, what? Mind you, another red flag. Him and his mama wasn't even talking to each other. They didn't have the best relationship. They just started talking to each other for the last 6 months. And prior to that, for like over 6 years, they weren't talking to each other because he got pissed off that when he got caught up, she was called in as a trial witness and was telling people to testify against him. And I said, you know what? That should tell you something. That should tell you that your mother is either trying to look out for you, because she knows that once you get back on the street, you're not going to learn your lesson, because if they give you a little bit of time or whatever and they release you, you just going to go back to doing the same thing that you're doing. And she trying to make it so that you're trying to at least get something out of it, so you have enough time to think about the mess that you done, so you won't go back to doing that. True, I can see him going right back to jail, okay, when he comes out, for probably scamming or whatever. And she finally see the mama, and they was on the phone. And when the sister came down there, she was just looking like, so what are you doing with True? Why you want to be with him? You really think this is going to last or whatever, because you not the type that he be with. And she was like, because I love him and we this and we that. I said, girl, please. The mama said, so y'all been together for what, 2 years, and have you seen him? Never visit him at the prison. They only send pictures back and forth. Mind you, you just said that all your pictures got sent back, so he probably haven't even got those. You looking at him on some culinary website or some shit like that. Like, girl, please, okay? I was with the sister, baby. The sister said, how y'all together and you ain't never met him before? She was being petty and condescending, but like, girl, what? And then when he was on the phone, he was like, the mama said, why did you pick her? Why you want to be with her? He said, or why you want to marry her? He said, I can't answer that. I said, what? It was questions that was being answered and asked, and he's not even answering them. He's making it seem like, oh, I got to think about that, or I don't know, I'm just doing this just to do it. That's what it was feeling like. I'm just doing this to do it. And that's even what the mama said. The mama said, so why are you trying to get married to this man? Do you feel like he probably playing you or nothing? You don't feel that way? I said, if his own mama is asking you these questions about her own son, about whether or not you feel like he's playing you, you should be thinking that maybe, yeah, something is going on, okay? I'm just like, ugh. And then when she told her the reason why she couldn't come out there, busy or whatever she said, and the mama really wasn't here for that answer. She was like, I ain't got to tell her nothing because, the real reason is deep and personal to me. I said, well, what's the real reason? What's the real reason, Shante? Okay, the real reason is that man is cheating on you. You know that you are not the only one, and you know that you are getting used, and you are allowing yourself to be that way. So I ain't got it for you at this point. When you come out and he start making you cry, we tried to warn you and his mama and his sisters. Okay, so that's just what it is. Moving on from that, Andrew and Candice. Andrew, go back home. You got 6 more days there with her. Go back home. Cut that trip short. Okay, you provided for her like her husband, pimp, whatever. But at this point, you just need to go back home because she is not ready for a relationship, and she's using you for financial gains. That's just all it is. And I don't even feel like she's really trying to play him. But at this point in time, she knows that I can't even say that. Because you know what it is, she's coming off as if she's a genuine person, but you can tell that she got deep-seated issues. And I think, I just don't understand, like, if you know that you got these issues that's going on in your life or whatever, and of course, because you've been locked up, you've been through a whole bunch of things. Like she said, I cannot get intimate with you. I cannot, do all that cuddling and stuff. I'm not used to having all of that affection because of the way that I was treated in previous relationships and previous traumas that she went through, and she has to work through that. And he's gullible enough to be like, okay, cool, I can say respectful because he's not trying to pressure her, but you could tell that that's what he wants, but he's not going to say that. He's going to do whatever he can to make her feel great or whatever, or to keep her in his life some way, somehow. You know what I'm saying? It's given very much desperation. You spending $15,000 on this person. You got a whole apartment. You have a whole truck. And she really don't even want to commit a relationship with you. Because at this point in time, all she care about is getting custody back of her son. I didn't even know that her and her baby daddy was married at one point. So she had the baby at 18 years old. She got pregnant at 17, had the baby at 18. Her and the baby daddy was together. They was married. When he was 3 years old, they got a divorce, okay? He wound up getting basically all of the custody of the baby, the child, because she was out there doing her little partying ways and all of that stuff in the streets, doing what she was doing and doing drugs and all of that and getting caught up and going to jail here and there. And so basically that's how he got all the rights to the baby. And so her whole thing is she's trying to stay clean. She want to get everything in order so that she can get custody of her child, or at least get some rights to see him and all that. And she won't be able to move forward and do anything else because that is her main priority, which it should be. So I'm not faulting her for that, but what I'm faulting her for is allowing this man to do all of this stuff and basically giving him false hope. You literally are using him for money. You're using him to pay for your home. in the place where you are in for your car and stuff. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And he too dumb and blind to see it. He dumb in love for whatever reason. Maybe because he desperate. He pathetic at this point. I'm sorry to say that. Because there's a lot of people that's been out here that's been desperate and pathetic. I've been there before. Okay, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta wake the fuck up. Okay? But baby, did y'all hear when she was in that confessional, right? And the producer who was sitting there said, "Do you find Andrew attractive?" And it had to be a black woman. I heard the tonation in the voice. I said, "Oh, that's a black woman." And she asked the question that I needed to ask. Do you find him attractive? She said, I'm attracted to him. I said, "Girl, hell no." I read between the lines and the line said no. The line was one word. No, period. Okay, that's just what it was. I said, oh wow. Andrew was about to get his heart broke. Okay. Also, they put a little thing in here with Joey, and Michael. Joey mama wound up having an aneurysm, right? I think an aneurysm and a stroke. She's in a hospital, so he been so concerned about her, which he should be, and that's where he should be focused at, because it's a possibility. At one point, they didn't know if she was going to survive or whatever. They was calling them in and trying to let them say their last goodbyes. Baby, if you ever... If they ever tell me that about my mom, oh my God, you guys. Y'all probably will never fucking see me again. I am dead serious. Like, oh, don't let me say that. Don't let me say that word, because, oh my goodness, if something happened to my mama, girl, if y'all don't see me for a long period of time, just know. Because let me tell you something, when I found out my mama had got sick, baby, after my sister had called me on the phone, girl, I ain't never cried so hard because I was so goddamn scared. Woo! I was trying to keep it together while my sister was on the phone with me. As soon as she got off, I said, oh yeah. Girl, y'all wouldn't see me no more. Okay, I'm just saying, that'll stress me the hell out. I've been stressed out for over a year, bitch. For almost 2 years, I've been stressed the hell out, okay, because of health issues with mine. So I understood where Joey was coming from. Joey went to her his little friend, his mama friend, his friend too, Miss Nancy. Now, Miss Nancy, I gotta ask a question. Now, you heated up some pizza up in the oven. Y'all really don't believe in getting a pizza pan? Y'all trust y'all oven and y'all pieces and stuff that much? Because this ain't the first time I done seen something like this on a TV show or a reality show. Girl, y'all just take the pizza out the box or out the plastic and y'all just put it on the goddamn... Y'all take it off the cardboard and y'all just put it on the damn shelf in the oven. Y'all don't grease up... Y'all don't even get a pan. At least put a little bit of paper. What is it? Put some foil paper down so that it could catch it. You know what I'm saying? I said, y'all trust y'all oven that much? Y'all trust the pizza that much that it won't melt into... Girl, that was... I was like, oh, okay. The pizza looked a little burnt. She overcooked it too. Okay, it was stiff as hell. I said, all right. But he was up there talking, and basically because Michael was saying how he been distant ever since this whole situation happened with his mama. Hell yeah, I'm gonna be distant, bitch. He said, listen, at this point, he having second thoughts. He don't know if he could do this with that man, because, listen, if he got one more year, a few more months, baby, I need somebody here now, okay? I can't call you and say, baby, can you come over here and hold me, because I'm just going through it so much and I don't want nothing to happen. I can't cry in the crack of your armpit. I can't cry on your pec. I can't do none of that. You can't rub on my balls because you in prison. Okay, you can't make me feel good. Y'all remember on Monster Ball, when Halle Berry was like, I just want you to make me feel good. That's what Joey wants and needs at this moment. And he can't get that from you, Mr. Michael. And you up here talking about some, oh, it's a possibility I might be up in here for 6 years, and I don't think he's gonna be. No, he's not gonna be around for 6 years. Okay, hell no. He probably ain't gonna be around for the next 6 days. Okay, but hey, we shall see. Michael, Joey is just going through it. God damn. Drugs coming out at a later age, child being a whore, and now your mama and dealing with a guy. Toxic dick. Wow. Toxic genitalia. I'm pretty sure a few of y'all been there before. Being with somebody that you know damn well you don't need to be with, but you just can't help it. I can't help it if I wanted to. I can't help it even if I could. I got Michael Jackson. You know, I love him. But anyway, that is the episode, you guys. I will see you guys later. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And y'all be cool. Y'all be safe. And I will see you guys later. Peace.